Welcome to the first episode of Never Ending. That's silly. Let's start again on that. Welcome to the first episode of stories you probably won't believe, but are actually 100% truthful. All right, I got one. So many years ago, I was at this local park in the town I grew up in, right? And it's about 4:20, like the date, not the time. And me and my friends, we were all getting ready for to smoke up and celebrate 420 as you do when you're younger. And we're all sitting on this bench, and so I look over and I see a cop car roll up at the other end of the park. So I tell them very calmly, "Cops, let's go, let's all get up." Turns out I was the only one listening, or the one paying attention to what was going on. So my friends and I, at least the ones that heard me, all got up and we left the park. So what happened essentially is we all left the park. There's about five out of the 8, 9, maybe 10 people that were there. And as we're walking out of the park through, obviously the opposite direction that the cop was in, we roll down there, and another cop cruiser just kind of is like, whoop, whoop, and comes up to us. And this cop steps to the car and he goes, "Gentlemen, are you with a group of people earlier today?" And so, there's 5 of us. And so we look at the cop, and the cop's like, and we're like, "No, officer, it's just the 5 of us. Last time I checked, 5 people, still technically a group of people." Anywho, he's like, just kind of eyeing us up. He's got his notepad out, looks at me, and at this point, I've got a yogurt cup that I'm consuming through a McDonald's straw. And he looks at me, and very so calmly, it kind of folds closed his notebook, puts it in his pocket, and looks at me, and he's like, are you drinking yogurt through a straw?" And I looked at him and I was like, "Yeah, man, 100%. He looks at us all, and he says something that I never thought I'd ever hear a cop say. He says, "You know what? I don't give a shit. Just get the fuck out of here." And he let us go. And for the longest time, I thought to myself that he let us go because he didn't want to write in his report and stopped a bunch of pot smokers at a park. One of them had a yogurt and was drinking it through a straw. And then one day I was sitting there, hitting the bong or something, and I got a high idea, and I thought about it, and it made so much sense. And I was like, that cop let us go because he looked at me with the yogurt and the straw, went home to his wife, and was like, "Oh my God, I'm not the only one that consumes yogurt through a straw." And that's it. He let us go. Now, I don't know how truthful of a statement that him realizing that he's not the only one of drinking yogurt through a straw is. It's just kind of like a little fun snippet that I like to tell. I think that's probably the reason why he let me go with my so-called non-group of 5 people. Needless to say, just the reaction on his face when he looked at us and was like, "Yeah, I know, I don't give a shit. Get the hell out of here." And that's basically it. So if you thought this story was interesting, stay tuned and follow my channel. Hit up the like button down below, and I've definitely got a lot more of these crazy stories you probably won't believe. This one wasn't too crazy, but it's definitely a good start to a bunch of stories that you probably won't believe that are actually true. So anyways, this is Salty, and have yourself a great day.